The other function, besides that the immune complexes coming into the liver will cause hypertension, is that these immune complexes will cause what is colloquially named as brain fog. Now, brain fog is microembolic, and I have had fibromyalgia and symptoms, and I know how this makes a person feel. Your short-term memory suddenly stops working, and you can't think of what you're doing. Your train of thought is lost. And we'll say the words, I'm not getting oxygen to my brain. But if you were to take an oximeter and measure the oxygen in the bloodstream, it'll still be normal. But one by one, these immune complexes are plugging up the microcirculation to the brain. Now, what is the most common form of dementia? And it's not Alzheimer's disease. The most common form is called small vessel disease. And this is what I'm talking about, where these immune complexes that come from the gut that are evoked by foods or infections begin to, one by one, pick off the capillaries until the brain shrivels up like a prune. And this is the most common cause of vascular disease, because these immune complexes go everywhere. So that affects the heart, your muscles, all of you. It's just some of you is affected more than others. And when it forms bigger clots and it hits an important organ like the brain, it causes a stroke, or if it hits the heart, a heart attack, because the plugs shut off the oxygen and part of the tissue actually dies from the the embolic effect. So it is a big factor in health, these microemboli that come from the gut. And they are the cause of what we call vascular aging. But it's not plaque formation. You know, the old theories of stress and too much coffee is the cause of heart disease have been thrown out. And what we now know is that the original endothelial injury comes from immune complexes, and it's like the insides of your blood vessels break out. And just like H. pylori told us that infections can affect our insides, like when it infects the stomach and it breaks out and you get ulcers, infections that get into the bloodstream can cause plaques and vascular aging, and added to microembolization can really age our blood vessels, and is probably the main physiologic cause of both dementia and heart disease.
It's a good place to stop. We just hit the 20-minute mark on this clip, so.
Okay.